Hello and a warm welcome to D14 Broadcasting Public Service, incorporated broadcasting from District 14, Montserrado County, to all of Liberia and beyond. We are a community-based public broadcast service on a mission to empower our local communities and the nation through active engagement in media, education, and information sharing. At D14 Broadcasting, we believe in the power of media to uplift and unite people, and we're here to inform, inspire, and encourage everyone tuning in. On this platform, you'll find a rich variety of programs and stories tailored for the general public, all groups in Liberia. We bring you up-to-the-minute community news that keeps you connected to what's happening in your neighborhood. We offer educational programming for young and old alike, helping to enlighten minds and build knowledge. Our content addresses important social issues head-on, including discussions on substance abuse, prevention, and recovery, as well as empowerment segments for women and youth, and fun enlightening shows for kids. You'll also enjoy uplifting religious content that nurtures the soul and cultural outreach programs that celebrate Liberia's rich heritage and traditions. Whether you're a student, a parent, a teacher, a community leader, or anyone in between, there's something here for you. We are uplifting, warm, inspirational, and encouraging in everything we broadcast, because our goal is to bring hope, knowledge, and positive energy into every home. At D14, we pride ourselves on being accurate, balanced, and credible in our reporting, and we don't compromise the people's interest. As a community public broadcast service, our team of independent reporters and producers is dedicated to bringing you nothing but the truth, reporting stories just as they witness them on the ground. We may be a small team, but we are passionate and committed, for as small as we are, we remain accurate and want to grow with you, our beloved community. Every segment we produce is guided by our mission to empower and educate. We are here to shine a light on local voices and engage you actively in the stories that shape our community's future. So get ready to be informed and inspired. This introductory program sets the stage for an enriching experience with D14 Broadcasting Public Service Incorporated. Stay tuned as we dive into stories that matter, share knowledge that empowers, and spread messages of hope and unity. D14 Broadcasting Public Service, Incorporated, serving District 14, Liberia, and beyond, is on the air. Welcome to a broadcast that's for the people and by the people, where your voice is our inspiration and your community is at the heart of everything we do.
All right, thank you. Welcome. Today is Friday. Happy Friday to everyone. Today is Friday, and we'd like to welcome you again to D14 live broadcast. Today we're going to be discussing women voices and leadership, which is very, very, very important in our society. We're going to have a guest here today who's going to drill us through about women leadership, women voices in our community, women voices in our district and Liberia at large. How we can tap into the existing experiences and talents our women have to improve our community. So we'd like to welcome you today. Today is Friday, September 19, 2025. We'd like to welcome you back to another broadcast today, D14 live broadcast. We are broadcasting from all over. We are live on YouTube. We are live on Facebook. So we'd like to welcome you, share the show, invite your friends, come and participate with us. Let's have a fruitful discussion. I'd like to welcome, I see Chester. Yeah, Chester, welcome. I see Benu trying to join us from the back. Okay, Benu is here. Benu, welcome. And invite other people to join the show, share the link, and let's participate. Let's have a wonderful discussion today. So, Chester, what's up? What's going on?
Well, I'm okay. I just passed to one of my client location. I'm going home right now, but I'll be on while we on the show. Yeah, but everything is okay, brother. As usual, as long as
so tonight we're gonna have Sorry if I say tonight, I'm talking to the people in Liberia.
In Liberia, right?
I'm not talking to the people in America. I know that break. So tonight we're going to be discussing women's voices and leadership, and then we will have as our panel guest today Miss Agostina Appleton, a young female, very inspirational, very, very talented. She's going to make her voice heard today in the voices of many, many other women in our district, in our community. You know, we're going to just have some brief discussion around how she been managing her way through it, and the rest of the other women that we have around. How are they making their voices heard? What impact their voices are making in our community, in our district? So we'd like to welcome you. Follow the show, share the show. We are live on Facebook. We are live on YouTube. Share the show while we await Miss Agostina Appleton to join us, and the rest of the other guys. We'll have Joe joining us, and as well as Sylvester. Now we have Benu Andrews is here along with Chester. My name is Lawrence Famula, and I'm here in the driving seat tonight to have a chit-chat discussion with Miss Agostina, a youth leader in her community in the district. So let's say welcome. Benu, what's up? What's going on for your end?
Okay, though, Lawrence. What happened yesterday?
Yesterday that was school day.
But you inform us.
That's all right. Making to order. Yeah. Making to but West Amos, I hope you're following the show, and Fred and the rest of the other community and members from the district. It's good that we have Benu here from Joe community. I hope we can have somebody one day from Vata and Gibraltar to join the show, so that we all have because we're talking about the district, and the district has Clawton, Vata, Gibraltar. What again? Wakana, Petita, and
the community big, but you know that small we get there.
Yeah, I know the district B. I'm just trying to make sure I understand the communities within the district, so that we try to reach out to a lot of people who can join us doing these kind of discussions. So but it's all good. How is it like? How's business going? Since we had a business discussion, in fact, when you left, we have few other people joining us to share their experiences when it comes to business, and then they were really, really excited that we had our topic going, and your story you share, it motivated other people in terms of how they can also join and become their own entrepreneur. So and then when you even left Chester, we had a whole session on Chester, telling his story about how he started a business, how he got motivated, and the rest of them. But one of the key things I took from all the discussion was that business is not just about a kind of hard commodity or kind of hard product and food items and goods and put in your shop. Business can be online. That Chester had he have a plan to go back to Liberia to help people do a very good quality video, building their contents, because now people making a lot of money on content creation right now on Facebook, on social media. So you want to go back to help people who want to get involved in content creation, to do video editing, and then come up with a very high quality video to post out there. They're going to earn money from on social media. So it's not just about, and those of young people who usually write a lot, they can begin putting the writing into something meaningful so that they can benefit from it. Like I was sharing with Chester, sometimes we used to develop business plan for people, like somebody who want to do small business. They come to us, they tell us what our plans are, and then we just put it into pen and paper and structure it very well and give it to them. And sometimes you can even sell it to some people who will buy into it and start making money. So that was really a very good discussion. And yesterday we talked about what we talked about yesterday. We talked about education, empowerment, scholarship opportunities in the district. We talk about formal education. We talk about the classroom education, the formal and informal education, vocational skills program, opportunities for scholarship. There are a lot of people in the district who don't have the means to go to school. So those kind of things we discuss here, we're exploring to see where we can get those scholarships to begin sharing around to our listeners, our participants, and even the citizens of the district so that they can tap into those kind of opportunities. And then we wanted to also know how many schools we have in the district, how many high schools we have, elementary, and then because the thing about school, Benu, is not just about school or education. We'll discuss education, but then we'll also emphasize on the quality, on the kind of education, the quality, because if you just talk about education, man, and then leave the quality out, we're not going anywhere. So most of the time when we're talking, we'll talk about the quality, the kind of education we're talking about, the quality that will help you when you leave from high school or when you leave from your vocational skills program, you can get something doing to earn income. So those are the kind of discussion and fruitful discussion. So we are here to inspire, we are here to educate and as well inform. This is the D14 live broadcast. We are live on Facebook. We are live on YouTube. We come here to inspire you. We come here to educate you. We come here to inform you as well. We also come here to open a platform where you can participate to give us your beautiful ideas, your beautiful suggestions to make things happen for us in our district and in our community in Liberia. So we'd like to welcome you. Share the show. Beno, I want you to share the link to other places so people can be able to join us. Tomorrow is going to be fun. Our Saturdays, we are using our Saturdays to stress-free ourselves. People are going to be winning awards. People are going to be winning splash cards. People are going to win something. I mean, we'll just put it out and say, come and have fun. Talk to us, call us, talk to us. We'll share the number you call. The numbers are on the screen. You call. We'll put you live. You just tell us what you think and what's happening in the district and what you're doing. We'll look for our musician. You know, the district has talented people. So Saturday is basically for entertainment.
Okay.
People will come. They get people who can sing right now. They get people who used to sing. They made that music. And then we'll have some athletes, like soccer stars, people who play soccer, people who play other games. So just come and let us have fun. Let's talk about the community and the history, and then just use our day for that purpose. On Saturday tomorrow, hopefully we'll be here to do that. But all in all, we are here to inspire you, to educate you, and as well to inform you about happenings around our district, happenings around our community, and as well Liberia. So I'd like to welcome you. We have with us Chester Neese. We have with us Bindu Anderson. We hope Joe can join us later on. We hope Sylvester can join us. And then while we await Miss Agostina, who's going to be the guest for us tonight to just talk basically surrounding women empowerment and leadership. So, Benno, tell us what's going on for your end.
My end, okay, why are baby crying? You?
Okay, Mr. Famola, yeah, is it? Thank you for the summary of the past conversation and our intent for the future. And Benny, let me ask you a question. I think we talked about like we encouraging people to get on the show, and they need to share, and depending on the number of share, we'll be able to give them credit to come on the show. When are you doing that in the Vera chat room? That's the first thing. And two, when the show starts, we have to make some clarity because there are two form of things we're operating with right now. One, Benu is our co-host, Famula is our host, Sylvester is the manager for D14, and we also, I think a couple people are asking me who did do this, so I got to make some clarity to the public formally because I had Sylvester as a host. And with the situation, we can't get you all over the place. As spreader, you had to manage the traditional media process where he goes to location, he makes sure he manage that things go effectively, he covers stories and other things. While we have Lauren managing the online platform, ensuring that our goal accomplished, and co support by Benu. And I just want to make that clarity. Like I said, we'll make and maybe by next week, maybe at the end of next week, I won't be on the show. I invited by the team to come at time, or maybe sometimes I will just pop in. And my responsibility to ensure that we maintain the platform, we upgrade at all times and bring more ingredients because, like I said, I want to give more people the opportunity to participate, especially people who look at it from the political standpoint. In as much we discuss political issue, but our goal is to discuss the unfolding developmental issue, the kind of political issue that has to do with development. And we also looking, if we discuss the issue, we should have form for recommendation. Maybe in the future, we'll create some strategic team that after we talk, our recommendation will be put into pen and paper, sent to the representatives, sent to the elder council, sent to the commission, sent to the government, sent to Ministry of Labor, Internal Affairs, in order to see how well they can focus on our district. We got a lot of deplorable breaches, public toilets, bad drainage systems, and defecation all over the place. And we got a lot of things going on, polluted environment. So we need concentration. And that's one of the major reasons why D14 is in existence, in order for us to discuss the issue, to call national government concerned, to call NGOs concerned, private citizens, leaders, for us to cooperate in order to take our community from one level to another level. We cannot look at the representative alone. We cannot look at the commission alone. We cannot look at political actors alone. We ourselves join the process and make impact rather than us just politicizing everything. So we gotta take a new page and a new picture. So Mr. Famula and the rest of the team, that's just synopsis of my intro and things that I think I have on my, in as much we haven't started yet, but I just
thank you, Chester. Thank you for providing that information. We'd like to welcome Joe. Joe, what's up? Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
So we are live on D14. Usually I like to, somebody should mute. Usually I will talk about D14, and then D has to do with the district. So we say District 14 live show is our number one source of local news and information that you need. We come here to inspire, we come here to educate, we come here to provide information that you can use to make sure you know what's happening around you. So we'd like to welcome you to today's broadcast on D14. Today we're going to be discussing women voices and leadership, and we'll have a guest who will be joining us very soon, Ms. Augustina Appleton. She's a youth leader. She been putting her voices out there to inspire and to make sure that women voices are heard on locally and nationally. So, Joe, what's up? Have you guys gotten in touch with Augustina?
Yeah, so Augustina will soon be on. She'll soon be on. She actually told me she was in service, but the service will be finishing by 8 o'clock. So as soon as she joins you, join us.
Yeah, so basically, let's talk about some issues. When Augustina comes, she would let us know more about herself. We'd like to know what exactly she's doing in the community and the district, and then how she started as a woman in the kind of society that we have right now. with too much of bullying, especially on women? How is it like? How is she overcoming those challenges? How is she making her voice heard outside there? And then how she can encourage a lot of other women to join her, whether it's on advocacy, whether it's on education, whether it's on about the environment, anything. How can you make your voice be heard? So, Benu, how's the business going today?
The business is okay now. We can't complain, Lawrence.
The small, eh?
Small.
At least you get current today. Oh.
That small profit
Yeah.
I woman making.
But
You can adjust more thing.
I know, right? My task go by now, just
Yeah, Joe, which community you in?
What?
Yeah, which community are you?
Yeah, I'm into community.
See, do community property now. Yeah, but as we move on, we'll get people from Bata, from Jibata. Just how I was leading the community in District 14 and I got stuck.
You are what?
I was leading the community in the district and I got stuck.
That Benu na name the guy Basa Town, Peloton. All of them. Benu work with the commission before, so if she know it now question.
you want me to name the community?
Yeah, I only got few community I did not. But hearing myself, there's somebody on. So when you're not talking, you gotta mute yourself.
Myself too, I carry myself.
Yeah, because somebody is shakalaka. So tell us more about the community. How many community we have in the district? And you from Do community? I'm from Cloudtown. Yeah, go ahead.
Lawrence for the whole community, we got say small community. And that's a small community. Or not the whole community.
Okay.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Oh, I said sub community, whole community, we got Bastatan, we got cow factory. I hope we got Jonah Allen, a Peloton. So, in the whole community. Are you getting me?
Yeah, but you coming in broken.
Lawrence,
I'm getting you, but you're coming in broken.
I'm okay.
But wait. So you mean they got all the community? Because I don't know about Cloudtown, Vata, Gibraltar, Petita. Huh?
Yeah.
So that the big community there.
Yeah. Even at Gibraltar, they got different blocks. You see block A, block B, all the one in at Gibraltar. Then Vatan too, we get Vatan, we get Gibraltar, we get Cloudtown. Okay, Vatan, Cloudtown, Gibraltar, then we get Cloudtown, Vatan, Gibraltar. Three community, no. Not three community, Joe.
They look over here,
Yeah, so we get Do community, we get Cloudtown, we get Freeport, we get Bata, we get Bicho Gara, we get Petita.
Yes.
Yeah. These are the major communities that we have here. Then in the major communities, we get sub-communities or blocks.
So where the district start from? District 14. What District 14 starts from?
if you are coming from District 13 or Patriot Factory, the district starts from the bridge.
Okay.
It starts from the bridge there.
Which bridge? Which?
The Du River, going straight to the other bridge to or how they call water side. So the water divide us between Patriot or District 13 and District number 14. That the water the boundary. Then if you go to Freeport, the road divide us between 13 and 14. That's the boundary for the district. Very small district, but industrial in nature.
Yeah, I mean,
From Vartan to Stratton Creek Bridge, or how we call it, what the place name? Jamaica Road. The bridge to Jamaica Road there.
Oh, Jamaica Road part of the district?
Hello?
Is Jamaica Road part of the district?
Lawrence, you are muted.
No, I'm not. You don't hear me?
Lawrence?
Yeah.
I'm not hearing anybody.
You have to get your phone. Joe.
Yeah, Joe should do something about his phone.
Oh. He said, hearing no one. Joe. Joe, he said, but I ain't paying attention.
Yeah, Joe is Shakalaka today. I will not network.
Off your phone, put it back on.
Yeah, go out and come back, Joe.
Yeah, anyway.
All right, so we are still awaiting the guests. We'll like to encourage you to share the show. Share the show, invite other people to join. Anybody who want to join, even though we have Benu as Agustina as a guest today, but if somebody wants to join to contribute, especially a female, we can share the link with them to come and just contribute to the discussion, because the discussion is actually about it's about women voices and leadership, looking at women in leadership, what significant impact it has on our community, our district, our family, and the rest of the country. So, and then with the kind of challenging situation we have, how are they managing? What is strategy they're using? And hopefully what Agustina hope to achieve. She's been doing a lot behind the scenes. She's been into leadership. She's been playing some leadership role. So how can she be help to other females to motivate them? Who is inspiring her? What her role models are? Who are they? And how are they contributing? So those are just part of the discussion we're going to have tonight. And then we encourage every one of you to join District 14 live broadcast. Today's edition, we are talking about women voices and empowerment strictly. And yesterday we talked about education and opportunities. The previous day we talked about business, small business management. So invite your friends, and talk to people about the show, and let's have a wonderful discussion tonight. Hold on. Okay. So here we are tonight. D14 is live on YouTube and Facebook. Let's see how we can encourage other people to join. This platform is about promoting our district, because we believe that if we can start with our district, if we can start making some huge impact in our district and making our district better, other districts around will copy from us. Other communities around will copy from us. That's how we're going to have a better society. We're going to have a better community. So I see someone trying to join. Who's that? Oh, the person going away.
It's Adam, and the president for Do Community.
For Freeport.
Yeah, Freeport, sorry, Freeport. But
Okay.
Lawrence,
Adama is with us, and then Joe. How are you calling Joe president too? Joe president.
yeah, Joe is an ex-president for Do Community.
You wanna make play Do Community play? Oh.
Yeah,
They wanna
yeah, we're doing an inclusive thing. It takes time for other people to come in.
No, I agree. I agree.
It takes time. You know, not everybody can build interest one time.
I represent people.
Adama, welcome. But man, Do Community and Freeport is related, but man, I am making it into the different places.
But why about that? Related also to Gather.
You see now, they make big argument. But we get caught too, you know.
You caught up.
Yeah. But all Cloughton is no. I want to bring out of debate here because Georgia Washington.
Go there.
Yeah, let's share the link, man. Let's share the link and other things.
Yeah, let's
have people participate. They know. You are assigned to encourage people how to participate. I don't want you to sleep on it because we need people to come in.
Yeah, so what we're going to do tomorrow, I'm sure tomorrow we got to talk to people in the district to follow the show so they can contribute, because we really, really need our contribution. You know, the platform will provide a space where some people that got some stuff underneath, they want to talk about it. They have nowhere to go talk about it. They have nobody to listen to them. We are here to listen to your story. We are here to take in your suggestions and your ideas to make sure we improve our district. So come on, contribute, ask for the link, going to share it, inform us. And part of Joe and Adam, and part of our show, we want to make sure when we come on the show like this, we just talk a little bit about the district before we jump into the real topic. Like maybe what's happening around the district, what you hear today. It's not a political thing. Some developmental things are happening around the district. Maybe Joe had a workshop today on youth empowerment, and 15 people attended our workshop and they were empowered, they had the knowledge, those kind of things. Who's doing what? A lot of people doing things in our district, nobody knows. There are some people who doing businesses in our district. They're empowering other people, they are employing people, they're providing employment opportunities for other people, but we're not talking about it. We're not saying anything. Those are the kind of things that we need to start discussing and be talking about. It's not I would say, it's not a yo. We're not interested in that one, but we're interested in flagging out who are doing well for our district and our communities. So we will do that. Sometimes before the show starts, just communicate with us what's happening around the district so we can be informed and know exactly what's happening, what's new, what the news you're hearing, who's developing what, who talking about what kind of business, who talking about what kind of youth leadership programs. Just those programs that will help us. How the schools are doing, are there development going on in our schools? Who's doing? Because there was a time that some individual contributed to helping Cloughton Clinic. You know the clinic in Cloughton? Yeah. Some individual raised money from somewhere and they wanted to buy some beds and hospital material to donate it. I think they did. So with those kind of development, those kind of initiatives, when they are happening, just let us know. When we come on the show, we'll start with this. We'll start to talk about it first before we even jump into the main show. So let's hear from you, Adama. Adama, welcome.
Please, Abba, please.
Adama, are you there? Yeah, I think Adama get 50 cent data.
The beginning, if people finish hacking a phone, because what they making confusion with them.
I'm at the first one for Adam. Go quick.
The beginning attack Adama. Oh, they in confusion with the beginning.
The men are combative leader. The men are fire people.
So what we're going to do, because we're running out of time, and then while we are waiting, Agostina, since you guys are leaders here on this platform, we will start a show with you. We'll start asking you some questions about leadership. And then Benu is here also. Benu is a leader already. We'll talk about how she managing amongst all the men and stuff like that. So, Joe, let's begin with you. Tell us a little bit about your leadership role when you were president in the community. How you became president and what motivated you? How long you been in the community, and just tell us a little bit about yourself.
So thank you, Lawrence, and let me appreciate all of the panelists on the show, including the CEO and Beno Andrews. So basically, again, I'm Joe D'Souza, former youth leader of Doe community, and privileged to be one of the staff of the Slum Dweller Network of Liberia that is so much passionate in advocating for the slum communities, the slum environment, the worst living condition of our ordinary people, to advocate on their behalf and to give them a better voice that they can speak for themselves. So we have been very much passionate in leadership, whether or not we are in a structural position. I became motivated to joining Doe community leadership way back then, uh,
Thank you, CEO.
2019. 2019, I was privileged to have been elected as the chaplain general of Doe community. That most young people saw it was not important, but I saw it as important as a way to contribute my service to the community in consultation with God, in bringing the community on the path of God. So we started in that path. The next position that I took on was the mayor of Doe community. When Andrew Ketor was president of Doe Community Youth, I was fortunate to have been appointed as the mayor, where we were passionate in sanitation activities. In fact, we worked diligently with our team to ensuring that the community was clean on a weekly basis. We work with partners, the APN terminal, we work with the Moreover City Corporation and other institutions to ensure that our environment is safe, green, and clean. So we did all of that, and fast forward, what brought us to the higher seat in the youth leadership in the community was the work that we've done over the past time as mayor. People saw us as the alternative. So when the election came, they asked us to contest. So we did. And we were overwhelmingly elected, and we did what we could do as youth leader, and organize series of activities, including scholarship that we identify with over 50 young people that benefited from our scholarship scheme and our financial aid. So yes, we did so many things that motivated us to keep doing what we're doing today.
Thank you, Joe. I think because leadership comes with a lot of responsibilities.
I think I'm okay now, right?
Yeah, you are good, Adam. I'll come back to you. Thank you for sharing, Joe. We've been into different leadership roles. We know what it means to serve as leaders. Leadership is service to our community, service to our district, and service to our nation, Liberia. That's what they call leadership. And then you ascending to that role. I know you have a specific reason for going there. Maybe something particularly move you to say, I want to change something, because if you're a leader and go into leadership role and you can't change anything, then there was no need to go for what you went for. So you serve as president for Dole community for how many years?
For 1.5 years, we had to resign because of other engagements.
Oh, you resigned? So were you constitutionally elected as president for Dole community, or the people just say, oh, Joe or Joe can wear glasses, that means the president, the man with the glasses among us?
I was constitutionally elected.
Oh, so, yeah, because one of the things I wanted to mention, I think you guys know Tipesin, right?
Yeah, Magia do Tipesin.
Did he serve as president for Dole community too?
Yeah, the first elected president.
Okay. Yeah, because I think I follow Dole community, and it's a good thing, because when we're talking about the district in general, and communities in that district are making strive, they're trying to put in place, they're trying to put structures in place, we got to recognize them. Like you talk about Dole community, so that means Dole community has a constitution, like youth constitution. It's a general constitution, or their constitution only for the youth, or it covers the whole district. So, I will come back to you, Joe. Let's hear from Benu from the community too.
The former president.
Oh, you see, yeah. So you gotta say something, Benu. What did you do? How you managed to get elected among all the different women in Dole community?
Okay, thank you, Lord. First of all, it was not easy, but thanks be to God. In everything, God comes first. I among thousands of women, young women, it was not easy, but I focused. I was very committed to everything, but very consistent. Yes. So I Sadoga Dole community youth election every 2 years. The young people go for election. So that year I thought it was to contest. I saw interest, and I see it to be like it's not for myself, but it's for the young people, young women of the whole community. So among the thousands of women, I went to them, I called their attention, I told them I want to contest this Sadoka election, and one of them put their hand around me. They supported me.
How you do this Sadoka election?
Yes, call it Sadoka.
What is that?
So come the Sadoka. Yeah. Sadoka, I cannot say it's that male that
It means Samarkand Youth Association.
Oh,
Sorry?
okay. Yeah, no, got you. Yeah.
That's the acronym.
Oh, okay.
So, Larry, get me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you, Benu. Go ahead.
So we call it Samarkand Youth Association. So we can now call it Sadoka.
I got you.
So every 2 years, go for election. 35 Jan can contest for the election. So that I contest there. I want to honor, how they call it, but Andrew Taketo, he was president, he was my boss. So that how we won the election.
Okay.
So our 2 years was successful. We work for the young people of the whole community. We do what we can do for them. all the promises they delivered. Yes. So that I want to make me, so they want people calling me, oh, former VP, and not just because they want to call me former VP. I was all in the struggle. I was me, encouraging young girls to vote for me, and they voted for me over 1 million in the district.
So you serve as VP to Joe?
Joe, he called it Keto.
Oh, okay. So it was before Joe came or after Joe?
No, not after Joe, before us. That Joe came in.
Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, good. Yeah, it's good to hear from you. And you are kind of strong woman, and I must admit that you're doing extremely well with putting your hands up to making sure you achieve what you're supposed to achieve. So thank you, Bennu. Let's come strictly to Adama. Adama, how your election came about?
Before we continue, Mr. Family, before we continue, let's check on our panelists for today, our guest panelist, Augustina, to see where she is after 108. You know about the kind of information we need to be updated ahead of time to know. Yeah, Joe, please. You can check on her, please, while we. Sorry, I just want to get on track. Lawrence. Yeah, sorry, I just wanted for
let's come to Adama. Adama,
Yeah,
who left the seat? I hope you're not pushing your friend to move on that seat before you can. Who left before you came? Was that Joe?
Yeah, you know, I'm excited. I'm excited.
Wait. Y'all get a way of doing your election second way because Joe are your friend. So I want Joe leaving and Joe say, but man, Adama, you can cancel that right.
Are two different communities, Lawrence.
Oh, okay. Adama from Freeport. Okay, I got you. So that Bennu and Joe from man, but Joe Ray campaign for a man.
Yeah, thank you so much, and I'm excited to be on the show. You know, District number 14 youth associations, all of the rural community youth associations, I feel that there was purpose and objective to achieve in our constitution that we crafted. But when you look into district number 14, when you look at the actions of young people who lead these associations, you don't see the objective to be fulfilled. So it means to say there was no good reason beyond the funding of the associations. So I've been conscious looking at the viewer association objective that need to be fulfilled. So we step in a gap. There were other people who contributed, like the Leo Margaret Dotipison, like you talk about, who can be mentioned that he was one of those youth leaders for Dole community to have given Dole community youth center. And our youth center was not sustained by the viewer youth leaders that come over and Dole community lost our particular spot in our Dole community at the time. When I become youth legislative member assembly, I realized one of the money I was giving, most of the young people who are serving as youth president were 100,000 $100. Meaning the day a stakeholder we give 100,000 $100 to any youth association. It means to say that day you will distribute that the entire leadership. Young people will be fighting away. They will forget to meet up the objective of what that stakeholder give that 100,000 for, and they will embezzle that particular fund. So I think that there were opposite visions of the objective of having this association. So that prompted me to be youth president today in the Freeport community. And when I contest to be youth president in the Freeport community, before they won the elections, I did not sleep. I was so excited to the extent that I was praying for day to break so soon. And I asked myself, why, Sano, you have won a particular position. What reason you are already fighting on to be the youth president? And today, God gave me the opportunity to share such positions. So we are serving our position with remarkable mark. There is a for you leadership in people within 7 months that demonstrated leadership among young people, seeing the path of young people and behavior patterns in youth associations, and create a new trajectory that young people will see and follow. So we came to the leadership with transparency, with more impactful contribution towards the community. Like you mentioned, in 7 months, we were able to buy a PA system for $160,000 to give it to the young people of Freeport, because we realize that most of the activity that support your activity, like you talk about question, debate, spelling bee, having question tournament, having games, calling on stakeholder to come and express the challenging face with the community, you have to get a PA system. Because you are not just be renting PA system all of the time, doing for the work. The youth leadership does not get any source of generating income. So my first idea was to buy a PA system, meaning the PA system going to buttress our effort, that we're not going to be hoping on stakeholder all of the time for us to move or take a step or get to stakeholder office. The PA system will reduce the minimum charge of $2,500 for parents to pay for a program for the whole day, the whole night that you're going to use that PA system for. And that $2,500 buttress the youth leadership effort in carrying communication out there to stakeholders. We are asking people all around or begging to start there before they can carry a letter. We did not stop there. We had a fundraising, we had a Maize People community pageantry. And we realized that this was one of the shortcomings of many young people in leadership. Many young people in leadership, when they conduct the Maize pageantry, they fail to deliver classes to those girls that can participate in a pageantry. And the next thing, they fail to give outcomes, even when they have sponsors. Multitude of sponsors who will sponsor the activity to give prizes. They don't give prize. On the basis of that, we control the Maize People community pageantry. We're actually a single dime for any stakeholder, and with the help of sponsors like Chester TNS, Emmanuel K. Bank, we were able to give all of the prizes of those that participated in the pageantry, and the funding, the remaining funding that was generated from our pageantry was the one that buttressed our effort to buy a PA system worth $160,000 and also contribute $40,000 to a youth association account so that it can be met for operational fund. And after some time, we took portion of that money, cost $17,000, to conduct a fundraising rally that gave an opportunity to us reducing the burdens on parents within our people community. We have provided 175 scholarship slots for students within the people community. It is the first time for a microphone to take over the community and announce to our daughters that the community youth associations have provided 175 scholarship slots. And we did not give that scholarship slot free, because some of it they were paying the whole full tuition, some of it were paying 75% of the payment from our donors partner who contributed this month. So what we did smartly to fulfill the objective of the donors partner and to leave it and to leave it with transparency.
Can you name the donor partners who want
The
to know?
donors partner are using that. Who are contributed $100,000 was a case. The donors partner of the Siemens Group of Company who awarded 50 students with a benchmark of 12,000. The donors partner are Emmanuel K. Bank, who also contributed $50,000.
Let me hold you 1 minute. I don't want you to talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, you mentioned some very significant points, and I say thank you for the leadership role you play in Freeport. With the kind of leadership that you bring to the community, it will help other communities around to copy from you I just wanted to ask you that Chester just jumped into it. I wrote it down. I wanted to ask you that question.
Oh, sorry.
Where you getting your money from? Well, is it the community people that are giving you the money to do all the project, or you have people? And what are you telling them? Why are they giving you all that money?
No, but this is how we started our work. We conducted an inauguration, and the only money we got from the inauguration was $26,000 as a budget. So we told the people that we should start the pageantry ball rolling, because we believe that having the most people do the pageant will enable the leadership to generate some funding that will balance us so that we can carry on our functions. So we got set, and the set being charger, we put him on a credit, and we went to the trainer who could train this maze to be perfect in that training. We put them on a credit, and we invest the entire 26,000 into the pageantry. But each time of the pageantry will generate small income. Like when we went for the first one was a beach exhibition. In our beach exhibition, we generated over 40,000 for give intake people that enter. And you know the coastal base area there, when you negotiate with the people that 60-40, meaning anywhere more you get 40%, they get 60. So within the 60%, we managed to control the show until we go for cake rally. In the cake rally, we generated $320,000. In the $320,000, we took $160,000 to buy a PA system and use the portion of the $160,000 that left over to go for the main show. After the main show, we brought in $40,000, because the main show was about giving stars, giving the terrain. So we spent a lot on our particular main show. We did not earn profit, but we managed to use the $160,000. We left with $40,000 balance. So after providing all of the passes for all of our contestants, we brought back to the community from that $26,000 budget. We brought back to the community with $126,000 items. We brought back to the community with additional $40,000 to buttress the effort of the youth leadership to go on.
Thank you.
So,
I know you that you know, one thing I continue to hear from you, and that is really, really welcoming. You know, leadership is not just about the name. Leadership comes with innovation. Leadership comes with open mind for everybody to contribute. I continue to hear you say, we did this, we did that, which is very good. You know, sometimes they got leaders who are very selfish. Some people will come in and say, I went to the representative, I collected the money, I bought the PA system, I provided the beauty pageant and stuff like that. But this is really good hearing from you. Right. That means you have an exclusive, you're doing an exclusive thing.
Yeah, that collective mindset.
Yeah, you are running an inclusive leadership. That means everybody involved. Let's talk about the structure a little bit. What does the structure of your leadership look like? We get an executive and we get a lawmaker. But let me say something to you. The working on those things that we achieve, it is just something that, although we are a team in leadership, but we should also understand that there's a winner among the young people. And one of the things that I took into considerations, that in order to fulfill that plot, their desire, those that have too much desire for money, I banned them from getting close to institutional fund, because some of them, when you allow them to get into institutional fund, their only objective to get to that youth leadership was for a service gain. At the end of the day, they will ruin your plan. So there are people in my leadership that criticize me every day, because when I look at your intention, seeing you from the point of view that you're so eager of benefiting, I block you from getting close to anything called cash. So when you get back, you can go on the internet. But one good thing I love about myself is that we are embarrassed critics to the extent that when you stay in a public in people community and just mention that the name Adama Sano is not doing well, you just look like a puppet in front of the people. Because there's a young man
who within 7 months have rented an office with $480 United States dollars without the intervention of no stakeholder. And right now, as we speak, we are undergoing a renovation to that particular office, and it's going to be the first office, administrative office in the entire district number 14. No new leadership have ever had you administrative office built by themselves.
Other people, I have to come back to Joe, Bendu, and Chester. Let's talk about the structure of your leadership. That was the question I had. What is structure like? Who you are president?
The secretary, we got the president. We got a secretary and lawmaker, like what I said. Which is the executive has to do with executive member has to do with the president, the vice president, the secretary, the PRO, and the financial secretary and treasurer. And
So
in the
the whole
lawmaker, they get the speakers.
the whole leadership, how many females do you have?
Eh?
Your whole leadership, how many females you have there?
We are 18 members in leadership.
How many female?
Ew.
Female,
You do too.
we only have 2 female.
No. Is it today? Tonight's show, we're talking about women voices and leadership. We're talking about women in leadership. No. That's not an excuse. You know, that excuse is always poor. To say the women now want to take part, the women now want to take part. How Bedu Mayeso even became herself as vice president? She don't want to take part. The women want to take part.
Wait,
You know how many of these guys now when you get around them, when you are politician, they get there when you say, now you're too much politics, don't bring it around here.
So how
When are you going to tell you?
imagine a team of 18 people, then you have only 2 women. And we here on this platform, we're promoting the platform, we're talking about women in leadership, women voices. Now you're the president now for Freeport. Moving forward, how do you think we can encourage women voices, and how can they serve on different leadership role? That is why answering now. I also like to know what the tenure look like for your leadership, or for a president in the seat for Freeport community.
Yeah, my training is about 2 years to serve in a youth leadership in Freeport. And after 2 years, we'll be having another elections. Like you talk about women participation.
Are you capable of contesting for another 2 years after the first 2 years?
I don't really have interest to contest, but I promise my young brothers, the youth of people, I told them that before I contest in the next election to come, benefited more how to sit down, right to my table.
Lawrence, the Alama read it. Alama, listen to them.
Adama, you see, the question I asked you, I said, because I wanted to know what the Constitution say about tenure position. Are you, like when your 2 year ends, does the Constitution provide you that you can contest again for another 2 years?
Yeah. The Constitution provides me to contest for another thing.
For 2 terms, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so are you contesting for the next term?
I'm not contesting, but I will contest on a reason. Benefited, you may have to come to my doorstep and sit on the ground to my doorstep and petition me. That's the only way I will come out. But if they will feel and be ungrateful to appreciate our work done for the young people of people, then I'm going to contest any longer.
So you're not going to contest for. So in an event where the people don't come to petition you again, you're not going to contest for the second round.
I'm not going to contest.
We're recording this show because the moment we see Adama going by.
Yeah, that's why when you record it, that's my voice there, Adama Sano.
Okay, thank you, Adama. So Joe.
So like you talk about women participation, what we did in our leadership.
Adama, you were in that place. You saw a lot of young people. I don't know. I was not there. I don't know whether you ever went to them to say you can't join this thing here, or you just left there and you took all the men and I will support you. So I don't want to dwell on you too much about that. I want to come back to Bendu because Bendu served as a female vice president.
Bendu know my word.
I don't know how she felt. Bendu, were you the only female in your leadership?
No.
Yo, how many?
We were 3 female. Our financial
and the total leadership was how many person?
Okay. say the president, the vice, for the executive, the president, vice president, secretary, PRO, and treasurer.
So y'all
You know,
on
yes, we have for the executive, we have 5.
Y'all are 24. Billy, you're 24. Billy,
No,
you're
the total,
24.
Adama,
No, I'm just talking about the dealership. So you see, they have the dealership. It's not possible for 24 people to go for an election, especially small election and that. So I know they will have the dealership that you will elect, and then after the election, appoint people that will make up the executive, right?
yes.
Yes, so I'm talking about only the leadership, the people who were
So
elected.
for having 3 female, the financial and the champion was 3 female in the executive.
So your trial money, Adamane, your heart.
No, but Billy, you're 24. They are 3 female. We 18, we got 2.
So I know, Adama, what we're talking about, we're not discussing the executive, we're talking about discussing the leadership. And leadership for
The leadership, Billy, they were 24.
No. So the executives comprise of the people who are elected and the people who they appointed. Those are the executive members. The leaders are people who were elected based on the constitution. So I don't know, the 18, even the 18 you talk about, it was not everybody who were elected. You appointed someone, right?
No, all of them were elected.
What?
And Billy, they were get 24 members elected. Billy community to community have 4 sub community. Each sub community get 3 representative revenue. 3 times 6, that 18.
Yeah.
Now they me ask.
Go ahead.
Yeah, me and Lawrence talking about female. How many female was in our leadership? And I
Yes.
told you, I said,
Yes, you are 24 the elected leaders.
Yeah, they were.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
so all of us are doing well. All of us are doing well when it comes to female participation and female. And that argument about the people not willing, the people not ready, when you tell them they don't want to be part, I think we should begin talking. It's sad that we don't have Augustina here today to listen to her side of the story about how her voice is being heard over there, and the kind of impact she's making as a young female and participating in leadership positions and stuff like that amongst all the men. So yeah, thank you for your input. Let's come to Chester before Joe. Chester, I mean, you heard a lot about different leadership roles.
Agustina trying to join now.
Oh, okay. Mohammed is coming on.
Mohammed Kolowa is on.
okay.
Mohammed, welcome.
Yeah, thank you, Benu, thank you, Mr. Nis, Jody Sosa. Yeah, thank you for the show, man. It's a pleasure joining the.
You are not talking. Please meet yourself, guys. Ladies, please meet yourself. Yeah, so we are waiting for Miss Agustina Appleton. She's our guest tonight. We're talking about women voices and leadership. And we have Miss Agustina as our guest tonight. This is D14. You're hearing from on live on YouTube and Facebook. We come here to educate, inspire, and inform our people in our district, communities, and Liberia at large. We bring you local news. We bring you news from other communities and other districts, but our focus right now is district number 14. So encourage your things to join. This platform is open to everybody to make sure that you come here and contribute, and then you can even suggest how we can improve the contribution, how we can even improve activities in our communities. And like I was saying initially, sometimes before we begin the show, we'll talk a little bit about some local news in our district, who is doing what is happening. We'll talk about the environment, we'll talk about dealership, who's conducting dealership activities, who's doing vocational skills, who's doing even study class in our community. So we can talk about those people and promote them and tell them thank you for continuing to contribute to our business. Chester, let's hear you.
Okay, Mr. Famula, thank you so much, and thanks to everybody for being here. I think we're making gradual progress as with regards to the participation. That's a good sign. like I said, we need to encourage the young people in the district to have a different mindset for us to come here together and strategize, discuss, and recommend. And like I said, and this is a developmental oriented platform. We discuss politics, but politics in a developmental form. You can come from whatever background, who you are, whatever contribution. We just need the progress of the district. So let's speak to the issue. So your question, Mr. Family, I don't know whether you direct specific question to me or you want me to speak in general. You mute.
You know, today our topic is specifically about women voices and leadership. And one of the things that caught my attention right now is when Benu spoke about the leadership structure they had. There were 24 persons that were elected in Joe community during their term. And then amongst the 24, only 3 females were elected. And then Adama as well, there were 18 people who were elected in Freeport community. And then amongst the 18, only 2 female. I don't know about Joe, part of the leadership, but then this is touching. My question now is how can we all, because you hear the excuse that Adama gave that if women don't want to come, and this is why it's important for Agostina to come on the show so we can hear her. Are they ready shying away? Are they ready saying no? We don't want to be part. We don't want to participate with you. So how can we now, as leaders, especially male leaders, can motivate females to continue to participate? Because this is something that the platform wants to promote.
Thank you so very much again, on the honorable host. And yeah, I sat with Sano. I think Agostina is on, and welcome her so I can speak a little bit on that. I think she's trying to get on other. Okay, okay, she's on, Mr. Family.
Agostina, welcome. We've been
Thank you.
We've been sitting and waiting quietly to see you on, but it's good to have you here. And we've been discussing just the topic, and I'm sure you're aware of the topic tonight. The topic is women voices and leadership. And then sometimes things can be happening, but the moment the driver can, the car gotta move. So we're just having a random discussion. So we want to go straight to you. Then Chester, you come in later with your contribution. But saying Agostina is here, let's hear from you. Kindly introduce yourself to us, what you're doing, where you live. I must say where you live. Yeah, I mean, where you live. Yes. Nobody loves you. Huh? Just say something about yourself. Tell us what you're doing right now. And then from there, we'll join straight into the discussion. We'll ask you some questions concerning women voices and leadership, and what leadership role you play, so we can know exactly what kind of question to ask you. So go ahead and welcome.
Thank you very much. Thank you to the entire team for having me tonight. So I'm Agostina El Abujon. I am a student at the University of Liberia, where I read economics major and demography minor, and I'm also a resident of Togo community. So I'm into training young people in livelihood skills like tie and dye, basic fashion design, liquid soap making, tie soap making. So that is what I'm into currently in Togo community. So far, by Agostina.
Is that what school you're in, and what are you reading there? What are you studying?
I'm a student at the University of Liberia, and I'm reading economics major and demography minor.
Did you go to school for all the training you're talking about, tie dyeing, soap making, and the rest? Did you go to school for that, or you just is it practical training you're doing, or just theory?
Well, so I went to school, yes, to get the knowledge. I went to school, and my training is more of 95% practical, and 5% theory.
Okay. So and it's good to have you here. You see, people who have the loudest voices are people who making impact. People who have the biggest microphone are people who are striving to impact society, our community, especially our district. You come from you made me to have a new perspective about Dole community. You know, I used to work with YMCA. So there was this day with all the mindset, the wrong perception about West Point. This day they said we are moving the project to West Point, and I was like, what? What am I going to do to West Point? I'll be walking and somebody just juke me or steal my phone and do that negative thoughts. But I already thought that nothing could come from West Point until I went there. My first town hall meeting I had with West Point, my whole mind changed about the young people and how the people in the community behave. Because they got brilliant people, they got people who are smart, they got people who have achieved a lot, and they got people who are very responsible and going to school. West Point is one of the communities that when school is closing, whether university or high school, you have a lot of graduates coming from there. So tonight, just by listening to your introduction and what you as a young female is involved with, especially helping other young people, it changed my mind completely about Dole community. So I want to ask you, you talk about those specific things. What you do in your training? Is it right in the district or in the community?
So I conduct my training into community, specifically for District 14 at St. Samuel School.
Okay. So you're a young person, you don't have money, you stay going to school, you still have one or two things to take care of. What drives you to doing this?
Well, so thank you. That's good question. So what truly drives me is the fact that I want other people to be empowered, but over time, it has always been the government should empower us. The government should provide opportunities, avenue for us to get empowered. But it has not been like me. Putting myself or being in a solution instead of just advocating and also like creating a solution. So when I sat back and have second thoughts about just advocating for gender equality, advocating for people, which is not bad, which is very good, but then I should be a part of the solution that I want to see. So being a part of the solution, and I have gathered all of these skills and ideas, then it is time that I pass it out to other people that can use them to empower themselves. So that is where the entire thing came from.
Yeah, Benu, you continue to inspire me. This is why we said this platform is here to inform and inspire and encourage people, especially from our district. When you mention about being part of the solution, and this is huge, this is really, really touching. You don't just want to talk there. You don't just want to be the person advocating all the time. You don't just want to be that person to say, oh, the young people need it, or those are the problems, and then you just talk. But because you wanted to serve as that mentor, you wanted to take the first step so that what you're talking about or what you're advocating for, people will see you striving and encouraging people to go into it. And so you're advocating for it, but then you see it, you say, but the whole advocacy I'm doing, let me be able to show something to the people and say, this is what I'm talking about. When we talk about empowerment, this is what we're talking about. And that was really good. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have Ms. Agostina Apeton here, a young entrepreneur, a young talented female from Dole community, specifically district number 14 in Bushel Island. She's here talking to us about women voices and leadership, and specifically what she's been contributing to the district and young people in the district. So, Agostina, before we move to the next person, you talk about tie dyeing, soap making, and the tailoring, and the rest of the other thing. Who are your beneficiaries? Who are your targets? Who are you targeting? Who benefiting
So
from
my,
what?
my okay, sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
So my targets are young people, both male or female, both male and female, from age 15 to 65 years.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Yes.
that's really good. How you do your recruitment? You just go say, who all want learn tada? You say, yeah, I want learn tada. Who all want make something? Yeah, I want make something. How you doing your recruitment? How you getting people and are you feeling frustrated with people attitude? Maybe sometimes you're doing this thing, you really want to feel the impact, you want people to participate, but some people can slack. And slack mean they can, just be slow and don't understand exactly what you're trying to achieve. How you doing your recruitment?
Well, so my recruitment is both in person and online.
Okay.
So I do my recruitment in person by going in the community to tell people about this training that is very affordable and it's an opportunity for everyone to learn something or learn a new skill adding to what they already have. So I go around with flyers and let people know about the trainings. And I also do, adverts online where I run it. I ask blog to post about my trainings and then I get students. That's how I do it.
You do you do
And
you,
the part about being frustrated and
do you have special criteria, or you can just live in the district, or you can come from anywhere, or you should do you have any criteria for selecting people?
well, so no, I don't have a specific criteria. Once you are from the district, you are outside and you have the courage and the set to learn. Our doors are open.
That's really good. So yeah, I will
Yeah.
hold you there and then let other people to ask you questions. Let's start with Benu. Benu, you have any question for Agostina?
Yeah, thank you. Welcome. Sorry. The one
Yes,
person
thank you.
I respect in to community. Yeah, she's very cool and calm. So thank you. I'm very impressed when you talk about the church school, how people from the district benefiting from your knowledge, and even outside from the district. It's so welcoming. So I want to know how many years, like at the school, and how many years they're there for, or how many months they are there for to get knowledge from how many months or years.
Okay. So my trainings, I run the trainings for, so it depends on the course. So I have Tanda, which is for 1 month, and I have the Lekoso and Chlora. So the Lekoso and Chlora is for 4 days. So we do it for 4 days, and then the task soap is for 2 days. The basic fashion design is for 1 month.
So
Okay.
how like example for the child diary. Maybe you go to
Yeah.
school, yeah, you go to school, you say, oh, when you go to school for child dying, just for child dying is there for 3 months or 4 months. Or yes, that's what I want to know.
That is for 1 month. 1 month.
Oh,
Yeah, just
so
1 month.
okay, all right, 1 month. So the
Yeah.
choice male and female.
Yes, both male and female.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Benu, I think it just depends on when you come, what your interest area is. That you just let them know this is what I'm interested in. They're very good. So Agostina, in case
Yeah.
I came, I say I want to learn that I want me soap, I want me the chlora, I want to do the fashion design. They say something that I alone can do all.
Well, so I would say yes and say no, because for the liquid soap and a tar soap and tie and dye, you can do it.
Okay.
You can do it at the same time, because for the tie, let's say the liquid soap, we offer it for 4 days, and the tie and dye is for 1 month. So the 4 days we take from, so usually our trainings are Tuesdays and Thursdays. That are the days that we offer the tie and dye. And then for liquid soap, if we're offering it for this week, so we will select like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So it is possible that you learn the liquid soap and then you attend the tie and dye classes.
Fair enough. Joe, what your take? Oh, Joe frozen. So Adama, then we'll come to Chester.
Yeah, you getting me?
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. You know, I've been observing a lady from Andrew Saketopus, and to admit she's doing well. But you see, Liberia is just a country where we just used to one side of doing things. And this is why we are left behind. Most of our young brothers not studying the economy to know how the path of success is like. Currently now, the path of success in Liberia economy is depending on skill. It's depending on hard work. It is not no longer in the regular educations. Because in the regular educations, people are losing job through AI. Because if more people will have AI technology, I don't think the next secretary so learning too much but right now. We just lead to somewhere nowhere. And one of the things about it is that, like she talk about the Tada, the Colonso, when I hear these things, people having to have program for it in our district, it get me sick. Because when you travel out of Liberia, there is something that almost only 5% of Guineans who involved into selling soap on the market, they are the producer of that soap. You go to Burkina Faso, you go to Mali, you go to Togo, you go to Africa. Most of these young girls that sell soap on the street, you ask them, how much for this? So they no longer buy it, they self-produce it. So that dying, you know, that cordon so she talked about, there was a time in the community, one Manigo lady who knew how to fix it well. She was the only person facing the secret and everybody buying it for her. And when I went Guinea, it was exposed to the extent that I saw many women involved into that particular activities. But why it is that Liberia, our girl, are not prioritizing the skill building? And it's getting tough for us because even the young men too, who just beyond the school business and the teaching, they can make it some time to reach out to some of your demand. You have to perform in those skills so that you can be able to buttress the effort of your partner in living better life. So I must applaud him for encouraging young women in our district, more especially the community, to be part of it. But I know that she will from that place will not be part of it. When you look at the current economy, that our school supposed to be packed with numbers. Just how regular school is like. Because that path, graduating just from, like she said, 4 days you able to fill Colonso, or let's say a month, you can produce Colonso. When you can face your own Colonso in Liberia and decide to be the CEO agent for that Colonso, you know how many money you're going to eat? I noticed the common water people feel around with it with just common thing. A Ghana guy came in district number 14 who used to park a motor and take that ride from community to community, start to sell it, and turn it to business that you are empowering people, taking that particular ride to different community. And that guy, you know, too much of an art. He became an owner of car, he became owner of property, just from common ride that can be produced by water when you know your menstrual contents.
Thank you,
So
Adam. Thank you, Adam. We appreciate. I think you want to be the second guest here. So thank you for your contribution. Yeah, let's come back to Joe. You know, one thing Adam said there was a particular person, I think Nigerian or Ghanaian lady, right? Who she was the only person who used to produce Maningo, who used to produce our soap. But at least now she's not the only person. At least we have another person, that Agostina, who took the challenge and say we can do it too. And once she learned it, education without impact is a waste, man. So she just went and learned something from somewhere. And she said, "I need to impact other people." Then you have from Joe to test her. Then, but before Joe, Agostina, what's your organization name? Are you doing it on an organization name or business?
So the name is Appleton's Empowerment Initiative.
Yeah, the reason I'm asking people following, and I think this is something I will talk to Chester behind the scene to see what we can do to empower and to look for partners to support this program. Adama stressed a particular point. There are people in the district who want to learn those skills, but they don't have the money. Even if you're charging $5, there are people who can afford. So you see the school will always be poor. Like, you're doing well, but you need more people to come. So we'll get a business name. We'll talk about it more behind the scene. We'll share with partners. If you have a business plan, you can share with us. We can talk to people to just keep supporting what you're doing. This is very, very good. I'm impressed from what I hear so far. Yeah, Joel, I hear you. Any question for?
Yeah, thank you, Lawrence. And let me welcome Miss Agostina Appleton, a female that I take a deep pride in our district and community. It was interesting to know that Agostina is one of the products of the AVTR School of Vocational and Technical School in Claratown.
Okay.
She's one of the female in our environment here that is very focused and determined. She always wants to be into positive things. So I like to give it her and appreciate her for what she's involved into the empowerment initiative. This is my concern. This is my area that I want to have. What are your long-term? Maybe I wasn't listening because my phone had some problem. What are your long-term goal when it comes to wanting to bring more people to benefit from your initiative in the district, Yale, Liberia?
Thank you. So what I'm looking forward to in terms of long plan is to see a Liberia or community where people feel empowered, where people can use their hands to empower themselves instead of depending on other people, instead of depending only on the government to make their lives better. So that's the society I foresee through what I'm doing.
Yeah, that's very good. So you see, when we spoke to Benu, I'll come in 1 minute. When we spoke to Benu about business the other day, one of the thing I was talking about is this issue of empowerment. Come to think about it, if you have 10, 15, 20 people in the community who can produce soap, you don't have to be going water side again, other places to be buying. So Chloride Red there, and then it will provide resources or income for the people right in our community, and that's how the community start getting better, and people will start getting engaged, especially young people that she mentioned. The thing that excites me about what she said, she not only doing it for young people. She said from what age, Benu? Let me say, Agostina.
From 15 to 65 years.
Can you imagine? So she's just trying to tell us, education, it doesn't matter the age, or learning something, or going to a life skills training opportunity. It doesn't matter the age. You can be anybody, and you can go into it. And she's willing to work with people like that. Before you ask the next question, Joe, who are the most difficult people you've been working with? The young people or the 65-year-old people?
Well, so the young people, I would say, has been, a bit difficult in working with them, because at some point some will feel like I'm small, so they would not want to listen. So I've had a challenge, especially with some of my students. Yes. So I mean, but the other ones, I mean, they are always eager to learn. They always want to listen. But for the younger ones who are like my size, I mean, they will feel like, I mean, she's small. While at some point, and, giving her instructions, sometimes it bring up talking every time in class when I'm talking, all of that. So I mean, I've been having challenge with that.
Right. Yeah, so Joe, answer the last question and we'll come to Chester.
Or two questions.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the next question is, are you thinking about in the long range reaching out to schools, partnering with them? Because I listen to the age range that from 15 years to 65 years, many or grade students can also be a part of your program. Are you also thinking in reaching out to or schools administration, in partnering with them to ensuring that those students enroll at your empowerment center?
Yeah, so we have that in our plan. We have that in our plan. We're just
Okay.
working. Yes, we have that.
Yeah,
We
Joe, I think
currently
this
have students.
yeah, I think this question is very essential. Because it could even be like you go to a particular school, show your idea to them and say, you know what, I can raise my money through your registration fee. So if student paying $50 for school fee, they can just make it $55 for school fee, and your $5 for registration come to your organization. You can have a share cost or do something like that. But please get to us. Just get to Belu or Joe or Adama. They will get to us. Then we can have time to talk behind the scenes to see how we can develop those ideas, and then how we can get in contact with school administration, because it's very important. Imagine if a school in the district who say Belu come and work with us, because hands-on activities, like Adama said, skills opportunity or skills training make money all around the world right now, more than even academics that we talk about. So when people learn those things, they are very, 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 very useful. So we go into the school, get into a contract and say, I can do this after school hours, or they put in our curriculum and then expect a particular time the student leave from the classroom and just go do that hands-on and learn something. Because come to think about it, after high school, you still thinking about how to go to college, but you need to start earning something somewhere that you can help your parents to. But I think it's a good thing. Thank you for that question, Joe. Chester, let's hear from you.
Thank you so much, and thanks to everyone here. Agostina, like I've been actually waiting to hear from you, and from your appearance, I deduce you an innovative and forceful, hardworking woman. Like you see me, you can talk all the BB book. When I see something in it, it's nothing to me. I love creativity. And I'm so impressed. There are people here I'm always impressed with. I have conversation with people I deal with here at times when I see there's no other thing coming that will make difference in society. I slow down on you. I slow down. It's not that I don't like you. It's that I don't see the ability in for us to move forward. Right? And probably you must have heard about me. And you said a lot of good things. And we ask you a couple of questions. And Joe, like Lauren said, Joe asked you one important question. Are you thinking in order to partner with schools in the district where maybe you can turn to after school program, where after school programs, the student parent can maybe work with you after school, they go there and just learn. The little kids are like, just learn a small thing and count. Even if they can fix it for the parent to use it rather than the parent going out to go buy it. That is progress. You know, you're saying just start right here. And I just got impressed with you right now. Right? So thank you for your leadership, one. Thank you for your innovation. And thank you for that women empowerment movement. But yes, are you thinking about having partnership in order to grow what you're doing? One. And two, where are you located? Is that a suitable place? Is that a well-refined place for people to use most often when the process increasing? Two. And another question is that
Are you looking to add up? It may not be your skills. Are you looking to add up to what you're doing with other different skills? Look, I will tell you, for example, in my area, some people talk about, look, I love school, I like academic, but I have seen it in the great country, Lauren, an example. People got doctorate degrees here. They keep from Liberia, they run for other country. They got doctorate degree. You know what they're doing medical assembly. They're doing guru. Why we all get all that quality of education I go there for? I'm not looking down upon them. I only saying from what they do, they went into another skill. You need to prepare yourself in addition to what you learn. And let me give you an example. When we're coming, Lauren, an example in Clarendon, when we're coming up, we taking big girls going to school. They begin, they can come from Guinea, Pella, picking, and then they can just go in the garage. After 6 months, they start riding way in front of us, taking our late community junior for us. Because you know what? They can go, they face kind of bus, they can get a small thing, and they come home with it. And when they come home with it, with our own handsome ball thing, we say we LU student, university student, and men taking our thing from behind because you know what? They can get so money, they can get money, they can get money to go face to eat. We can do it. So that alone, now where I start rethinking my life. When I came to America, I look at everything. I say, go do master, do this, do that, do that. I had to restart everything in my life. And today I sit, I pray, I make good money. So whenever, even like, I don't know why you know me, like when I was presenting my thing, I talk about industrialization. That district is the richest district in Mosorado County. These are the kind of things we're supposed to buy. Industrialize the district. Right now, you're doing that thing. Maybe in the future, we'll start thinking what kind of machine we can do to reduce the labor. What kind of machine we can use to reduce the labor? What are the order that we can use, the sense that we can use to improve on the show, right? And how can we get people incorporated? So look, you impress me. Right now, I'm thinking, look, for the platform, we said it. The manager, the host, and we are in the background. We want for people when you come every day and talk about it. Do the recruitment process, we'll do your flyer, we'll talk about it, and how we can do more to incorporate people. We can find a way and build a team. Look, build a team that go to schools, right? The thing is that what you're doing now is just being open up, right? And I need anybody can support you from anywhere in order to add up to you. But I want you to answer this question, and let's see what we can do together as a team. D14 is for solution and giving information out and connecting. So thank you so much. I'm so impressed. May God bless you and keep all your hard work.
Yeah, thank you, Chester, and thank you for those inspiring words. And that's why we said D14 is actually meant to inspire, to inform, and to encourage. And you brought that sense here tonight. That mindset of the female are not serious, the female do not want to do this. That's not true. You are a living example. Benuya is a living example. Man, I mean, when Benu talk about her business, where she started from and where she is right now with in our economy, it also impressed me. So, another thing for us, we from the development background, they find out for the development background. The moment we hear somebody pushing some good idea, want to tap into it, want to make it successful, because we are go-getters. We are people who want to say tomorrow and will be referenced. We'll say, those were the people who put here behind us, and we're not going to leave you that we don't have all the resources. We have connection. We build network. We know people. We can write. We are innovative. We're going to work with you behind the scene and just get in contact with Benu, Adama, and Joe. Get back to us and let's do some analysis of how the thing can improve. You know, one of the things I was saying, and that's why Chester asked you, what other skills you're trying to add? Because you never know. You never know in 2 years' time, 3 years' time, what will happen. Technology will improve. People will no longer be making soap with their hands. People will no longer be making tada with their hands. AI will just toys it, produce something, and produce it. You know, I'd like to give one example. I lived in Cloudtown for a very long time. There was a popular guy in Cloudtown who used to shine shoe. They call him Meka Shan. Just so you have,
the Ghana guy. Ghana guy, Meka Shan, yeah.
Everybody in our community, students, people who go to work, people who go to church, everybody will stop to make a shine to shine the shoe. And
I used to credit shining up.
I know. Some of us used to go stand there, we put our shoe there because they land long. we put our shoes, the man finish shining our shoe, walking, going, the man calling for a money, but we're not turning around. And you know what? He can't move from behind the stain because the land long, he got to do the other people. But when you can't, when we're coming back from school now, we got to take bypass because you can't buy from the man know you. You got to take the bypass to go, you know, to go to the community. But this is what I wanted to talk about. The guy did that thing for a very long time and you earn a lot of money. But he was not thinking that after 5 years, what was going to happen. You know what happened to the business? After 5 years, then the people start producing Nokia. You know Nokia? So when people started producing Nokia, nobody had interest in going to stay in long line again. You just sit and rent in your living room or in your room, you take your Nokia, you shine your shoe, you pull out your phone, you go. So what happened? Eventually, he started losing customers and gradually the business broke down. So that is why when you're doing anything, think about it, say in 5 years time, what will happen? Where would this business be? Come to think about it, and we used to have our decks. We go put a disc, and then the cassette will have him first, right? That cassette, what you can do that. Like play with power music. After some years, the cassette changed to the floppy disks. And then after some years, the floppy disks were now no longer existing again. We started having that memory stick. Put our music on it, we'll go put it somewhere. Before you go to Bluetooth key, before you go to now, you don't need anything. You don't need your phone to listen to any kind of music. So people who are making those businesses or producing those products, if they were not thinking, they were not innovating, they eventually went out of business. So I want to encourage you while you're doing that, begin to think about 5 years from now. And it was very, very good that Joe asked the question about what your long-term plan is. What is your long-term plan? 5 years from now, you still want to be making asshole with your hand and being asshole. I don't know whether a tight play or a correct play or whatever. You still want to be having only 5 students or what your plan. So think about it and get back to her. But those are very good questions. And gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, from district number 14, this is D14. We are live on YouTube and Facebook. We have us tonight, Miss, I don't know. Why are you again?
Agostina.
Yeah. Sorry, man. You know, but man, I own now. I own now, man. So yeah, we have Miss Agostina Appleton. She's a young entrepreneur and advocate. She's here discussing women voices and leadership, and specifically the innovation she had to help other people. Agostina, let's talk about employment. How is this your how is this?
So Lawrence,
You are mute.
He asked us some question we want from me.
Oh, you want to respond? Okay, yeah. Respond to Chester, then I will ask you my next question.
Okay. All right, so the aspect of whether we want to add courses. So yes, we have had thought about adding pastry to the current courses that we have now. Yes, we are still planning on it because we have to get materials and know whether people have interest in doing it. That is something we will have to research about before coming up with that course. And then you ask another question concerning the space that we are using as to whether, as we begin to grow, whether it is somewhere that will be convenient or conducive for us. So currently we are using St. Samuel's School. That's where we are using now. And I will say that it is really not something that we'll say when we're growing, it will be okay, no. Because during the rain season, the water, when the tide rise, the water can fill the road. So even for students to come, the water can be on the road. So it's a challenge for us currently. It's a challenge that we are faced with currently, but we are using the place, and we are grateful to the administration for allowing us to use the place.
Okay, the last question, I said, are you looking for investors?
Oh yes, definitely. I mean, I'm looking for partners, investors to grow this. I don't just want this to just be centered around me or just, I mean, people in my community, but it should be something that affect Liberia as a whole.
Yeah, Agostina, I'm impressed with everything we're hearing right now. A lot of things running in our mind, but we'll continue to talk about them and also get back to you. Thank you for everything that you talk about. Let's come to I was asking you about employment. How is this program you're running? How is it contributing to employment?
Well, it is, I mean, contributing to employment because, yes, there are, I would say, small opportunity for plenty of people, job opportunity for plenty of people, which made the job scarce. So, as I am empowering young people getting these skills, they create their businesses. Like currently, I have students who are even teaching other people, students who have started their business, facing their liquid soap, facing their chloride, doing that time in their businesses. So that is contributing to employment. They are now having their own job and being their own boss instead of going to look for a white collar job or wanting to work in the office.
The next time we'll have you come here, we'll ask you for some videos, some pictures to just show to people what you're doing in your lake.
I have them a lot.
We just forgot to ask you. So we're going to show it live here so people can see what you've been doing in your lake community, to even show the location. And then you just talk about success story. That was one of the places I wanted to come, because when we're ready to write your story, when we're ready to ask partner for support for you, those are the things we're going to mention. We say, this person graduated from this school. How do you even do it after 1 month? Do you have a small program for them, or you just say 1 month we all go?
Yes, we usually have a ceremony where we, I mean, certificate them.
Oh,
It's
yes.
just more graduation for them.
Yeah, so those success stories will put them together and tell partner and say, you see, this program, she's running it and it's impacting these young people, because I mean, not young people, like you said, somebody's already teaching it somewhere, and some other people doing their own little business, and then they're earning some income. Now they're getting busy, and gradually that's how it's going to grow and get bigger. So let's go for another round of question to Agostina. Just one question. Don't be the other one. Please stick to the question and then ask. So Benu, you've been listening carefully, and I know they play Benu. You can see from her expression that she's very happy that a young female today is doing well. And so let's hear from you, Benu.
Yeah, thank you, Lord. Yeah, I listened to Agostina. She spoke well. Her story she gave is a story to motivate young women up there, because knowledge makes a difference. If you impart knowledge into it, come to trade, makes a difference in your community, in your nation at large. You can go to school, yes, you get your master, like still talk about. You go to school, you get your master, but when you not to it, it will look too difficult for you in the future. So I'm very impressed. Seriously. So I'm encouraging more women, more young girls in district number 14. Fata, Clawata, Giplata, Bishogara, Fritpo, etc. Let us take that race. Let us motivate ourselves. Let us be part of something. It's time for women voices to be here. It's time for us to be part of something. We should not be liability on men. When you learn something tomorrow, you help yourself, you help your family. If the men are bring it, you will bring it. We should not be liability on men. So let us do something in the district. And thanks to the CEO, he willing to help women, meaning he willing to help women. Even sometimes, like me, when I'm even feeling reluctant, something, he encouraged me. He willing to help women now. So I appeal to all the young women in district number 14. Let us wake up. We should not sit there for men to take advantage on or every time. Because when you liability on men, trust me, every time you be a beating drum, they come in, they will use words on you. Because why? You are not bringing something on the table. You are not making something different. So I appealing to all the young women up there, including me. Let us do something for ourselves, for our nation tomorrow. We should not be liability to the country. We should not be liability to the government. So thank you, Ecostina. I'm so impressed by you. I'm really, the team, we are waiting to work with you. I will talk to my boss too. We are waiting to work with you. So thank you so much.
Thank you for inspiring Agostina. Let's hear from you, Joe.
Thank you, Lawrence. You know, I'm comfortably seated, hearing the passion in their voices, both Benu and Agostina. Am I live? It's like I'm stuck.
Yeah, you are. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay. Like I said, I'm impressed, highly impressed by the effort, the energy that she has to ensuring that women voices is being heard and contribution is being made. But in this is a concern. What is the quality of your staff, meaning your facilitators or your teachers? Are there or number of persons that are helping you to facilitate the beneficiaries or the students?
Yeah, you see that Joe, man. Now I let to ask all my question before you can talk. If you didn't ask my question, but anyway, go ahead, answer.
Let's a critical thinker.
Yeah. I like
There's
them.
a critical thinker.
I like all of them. Yeah. So Agostina, just go ahead and answer. Just how Joe asked, because that was my next question. Who you working with? What your team look like? How you selected them? Are they people that you chose, that you think? Do you really have a team, or like only you alone can do it because it's a small business?
That's the question.
All right, so thank you very much. So relating to a team, I have a team. So we are a team of 3, 2 female and 1 male.
Wow.
Yes, and in terms of the facilitation, I'm the one doing the training currently. So in time to come, we will get other people, but as a small business, we're beginning. And it is important that we build the foundation now so that when we go ahead, then we can incorporate other instructors. So by then I already have, knowledge of the courses and can help. So for now, I'm the one doing the teaching.
That's nice. I mean, that was really a good question that we asked, and hopefully moving forward, because there will come a time when you start having partners, you start going for partnership meeting, you don't have the time to do facilitation. So I hope you are taking into consideration some capacity building for your staff, so that when you are not there, at least somebody can get in to help. So thank you for that. Let's take you, Joe. Joe, stay with us.
Yeah, I'm still there. So before another person come, let me just do this as a passive. She and myself went to eat somewhere in the community. Yeah, yes, we went to eat, and she saw one of the liquid in a shop. And she recognized that liquid, that one of her students made that liquid, and she was very much excited by seeing liquid there. So she's actually doing seriously well.
Yeah, that's very nice. I mean, and don't overlook it. They store them, like in America. That's also liquid, so they can use for washing dishes and stuff. So who knows, in the future we can be an ambassador here and say, man, bring some here, we can sell it for you, and then hopefully that could be part of the long-term plan. So let's hear from you, Adama. Question.
Yeah, thank you all so much. I'm impressed, and like they know how to rifle they put a liability that women should not be liability on men. And when you check it, all the men said, Nana, most of them are liability.
Men left
So
40 already.
when women become, yeah, the men said most of them are liability. So when women become liability, it just be the liability on liability. You're not moving nowhere. So we appreciate it, lady. One of my concerns has to do with, I would love to have a workshop within the Freedom community, like she said. Since the time is not much, can you help in that regard to partner with you through the youth leadership of Freeport and have one more workshop
That's
at our
very
office
important.
to
Thank you, Adama.
provide our service for young people in the Freeport area?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay, let me add on to
Well,
Alaman. Alaman, since you
yeah.
get room of establishing scholarship, then everything is ABC. Can you mingle around to see whether you can get some student that will be on the scholarship and send to them? Send to her?
Simple.
Yeah, that's
You know
again,
we got the same idea, right? Well, one thing
Yeah.
you got equal, right? So can we look into that in order to help from your own leadership?
Yeah. I would be interested in the start many students do.
And you see the thing about Adama, she takes students up to 65. There are certain students at a certain age, you don't have to go to the classroom again. You can send them one to go learn those
Yeah, the
skills.
other literacy we talked about yesterday.
Yeah.
It could be part of the other literacy educational aid program under your leadership.
And one of the things here is that leader we
Sorry, guys, my phone battery is very low. I mean, will soon go off.
Yeah, we'll soon leave you. Yeah.
We will soon let you go. I think only after I got a question, I'm done with you.
Yeah, one of the things here is that this is why our office we get a big area for sitting capacity to conduct workshop. We get our space in our office, and it is meant for something like this. So when we will be inviting people, we'll be inviting you to our office space so that we can invite our girls children to come there, and you can get a team of facilitator to facilitate that process. And we also can sponsor who could be one of the past sponsor, maybe encouraging those girls to be part of it. But I can assure you that from tonight, our partnership here will extend, and I'm going to work in that regard to provide similar opportunity to the female girl children in Freeport community. Thank you.
Thank you, Adama. And I see you are a good president because you're thinking.
No, I like that guy more than any other thing.
You're thinking outside the box. You see, Adama, for me, I served in youth leadership for a very long time. I worked with YMCA for over 15 years. All of you guys know YMCA, right on Crown Hill there, was strictly into youth empowerment and youth development. And then aside from that, I work with Federation of Liberian Youth, I work with LINSU, I work with all the national youth student organizations. So I'm a development expert. So the moment I see somebody who has a mind to do development and to do youth empowerment that Agostina is doing, it moved me, and I want to see how I can be a contributor to that as well. So thank you. And Agostina is almost leaving us.
Okay, let me ask you a question before she leaves, Mr. Pamela. Agostina, do you have a business plan? 1. 2, is your business registered? If it registered as profit or non-profit?
So my business is registered as non-profit, not for profit.
Yeah.
Okay. And then for
the thing. Okay.
Yes. For the business.
Do you have a business plan?
So
business plan. Do you have like a project proposal on your entire business plan?
No, I haven't done project proposal.
Okay, thank you. Me and Famula and the rest of the team will get back to you.
We'll look into it. You know, the sweetest part, one of the sweetest part is what we're coming to, but your battery is dying. So we'll let you go because we're going to talk about this advocacy thing, because it is the advocacy thing that brought you to where you are today. You are talking too much, you are advocating for people to be empowered and stuff like that. But then you saw it like you say, I don't just want to be talking. You can't empower, you can't do this, but I want to start something myself. So when I'm telling you, say empower the people, this is what I mean, and that's how you started your small business and you're moving on. So quickly, you can be talking about why your battery dying, but we don't want to skip that part because this is where the female voice we're talking about and leadership we talk about. Now, what you're doing already is strictly leadership all by yourself. Because we say leadership is influence. The fact that you be able to move people to come with you to do this, that's leadership. The fact that you be able to influence people to come to what you're doing and understand and accept it, that's leadership. You're already doing leadership. Now, voice, for your voice to be heard, for people to listen and say they can say something, for Joe to take into you and say, Joe, like come here, you don't just go running behind anybody, you see you talking, blah, 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 but Joe heard your voice. Benu heard your voice. Adama heard your voice. Even me, I heard your voice today. So that
Joe
voice,
some plenty talking people behind too.
yeah, that woman voice is extending. Benu started making your voice heard. You make your voice heard. How? What exactly were you advocating for? How and what were the challenges? I know, and when it comes to bullying, people can bully female too much, and then who are you working with? Who are your allies? Whether you're building a line, because in advocacy, if you want for something to change and you want to go in that Chester door, you say, Mochin they want to do, Mochin they want to, Chester will say, you're not serious. But if you get 50 people come to Chester door and say, we want this one to be changed, Chester will say, they think you're getting serious. So who you're working with, who are your allies, and what resources you are using, and then why you answering that. The last question about your business is where you got the funding from to start this thing you're doing. So then after answering those questions, you can leave us and then we can continue our show. We're almost to the
so my phone is one person. My phone go off.
Just be doing it. On the screen again, we understand.
All right, so through the advocacy, I work with organization for women and children. So it started all in the community here where they came, and then they had this program where they needed people to monitor at courts to know more about let's say abuses, especially when it comes to persistent non-support. And then that was how I was elected to go and represent the community with them. And then through that process, they taught us a lot about gender equality, about you advocating for people. And then they sent us to the various courts, who were many from different communities. And then we went to court to witness court hearing and all of that. And then we were placed in the various community with an Android phone to report cases. So they were also working with the police, that when they have cases, when we go there, we hear cases in the community, we go there, they could be able to give us information or access to information that will be able to report. So aside that, with all other organizations that I've been, volunteering with, Girls Get Equal, advocating for women to have equal rights. When it comes to sexual reproductive health and rights, women should have voices. We went to high school to talk to young girls, and so on. So these are all advocacies that I've been into. So it's not just like individual coming out and say, oh yeah, do they want to know? So it's been through groups or youth groups.
That's really nice to hear from you, Benu. Benu. Benu, where are you from here? So Agostina. That's really nice to hear from you. And we are glad to have you tonight. We would like to have you back right here to talk more about and go deeper. But then in that particular time now, you come in with all your different photos and some of the products, some of the things you're producing. We'll put them real live here. And then I will work with Chester so we can do a flyer for your business so you can share to other places so begin to know about you. The more you come on the show, the more people get to know and know where to find your business. And then few people that we know few people that we know, the gas stores and things like that, we can start talking to them. Can we sell this thing in your shop? So if you sell it for $50, you get you the owner, you get $40. The person who has a business, you get $10 from owner. We just do a short negotiation so that they can start moving. But we are here to help. We are here to find ways that you can grow bigger than what it is. So, ladies and gentlemen, tonight we've been talking to Ms. Augustina Appleton, a young female. I know. Oh, she's still here. So, Ms. Augustina being here talking to us about her business. She doing small business, and then she into vocational skills or life skills training for young people in the community, in the district as well and beyond. So we've been talking to her. It's good to it was really, really good having you talking about all the different areas and how your progress empowering young people in the district, even older people. So we'd like to say thank you. And because of advocacy, you know, when we talk about advocacy, Augustina was not just into advocacy and throwing stone and shouting and raising battle cries. She
insulting leaders.
Yeah, she used her voice. She used her voice to reach to where she is right now. She used her voice so that other women too can say, hey, women's voices can be very powerful and can reach locally and internationally, and they can be heard. Augustina would like to say thank you very much for honoring our invitation. Chester, you want to say one last thing?
Yeah. So work with Joe or find my information, send me videos, send me photos. And we appreciate if money you come back on the show, we're prepared, and probably you'll see some different we're trying to make for you. So do that.
Okay.
Do that. Say your local as well. All right. Okay. Thank you so much.
So let's hear your parting comment, Augustina.
Well. So I'm so grateful to be here, and thank you to the entire team for having me here. I've learned a lot through the conversation, and there are things that I've taken and will take seriously. So thank you to everyone and for your each of your contribution to District 14. Thank you.
Thank you, Augustina. Have a good night. We'll have you back very soon. So, ladies and gentlemen, tonight we've been having Scholar Augustina Appleton. She's a young entrepreneur. She's involved with tie dyeing, soap making, how do you call it? Designing. She's a designer as well, and she's an advocate for women voices. So tonight the topic was women voices and leadership, and it was exhibited here by Augustina with a brilliant presentation and a brilliant innovation to help other young people in the district, even older people. So, guys, we are on D14 live on YouTube and Facebook. I have with me here tonight Chester, Nils, Benu, Anjus, Joe, and Adama Sano. We are all being contributing and asking all the critical questions that can inform you and inspire you, and also to encourage you. So, yeah, we are out of time already. Chester, man, tonight was really one of the nights again that was rewarding. Thanks to those of you who look in the community to scout out Augustina. People are doing a lot around us, but we are not scanning through the community to identify them. We don't even care. And this is what the platform is about. To come and look in the community, look in the district, people who are striving all by themselves with their little resources to make impact. Let's recognize them, let's bring them. Let's see how we can motivate them, to encourage them to do more, and while we're looking out there to help. So if somebody is doing even little, that you see, Benu doesn't have a big business. Benu have just cold water business. But we brought Benu because we're not going to talk to Sati Brother. We don't want Sati Brother. We don't want those people. We want people who are striving. And then the only time we'll call Sati Brother now is to come motivate Benu and say, Sati Brother, how you started the thing got beat at that? Benu still striving here. What kind of strategy you can do? What kind of
machine she can get to make her own
water? You see, Benu plan, Augustina has a plan. Benu has a plan. Benu said that thing I can go do and go buy water. I'll be producing my own water. That's a long-term plan, and it's going to happen. And as long as we are here, we're looking for opportunities for us to support each other. It's going to happen. So want to say
And Mr. Family, I'm not talking. One of the big businessmen seen one that the controversial president, Sano got things going on too.
oh yeah.
Oh yeah. He got things.
But
they make it give me money. Make it give me money when I want money for him.
they make it give me nothing.
I'll make it give me something.
Let me make it give me nothing, man. No,
you just get to know that, man. But when we're deal with you, deal with you. When we're gay, you gay.
Yeah, man. The background, you know the background for I can't run away from the beaver. The background. I cook in that, man. We just tired and we got our other things to focus on. But it's good to have all of you guys here. Let's hear from you. Let's hear your parting comment. Tomorrow is going to be strictly entertainment. Look for somebody who been into music, somebody who been into soccer, somebody who been into any kind of entertainment, even comedian. If you have a comedian who want to come here and share a joke with us, let's bring them on the show.
Yeah.
This is the way of promoting each other. This is the way of tapping into the talents that we already have to make you visible out there. Visibility is everything. If nobody knows you, you're not going anywhere. One janitor told me, he used to work in my office. And that's why I'm one person who don't overlook anybody who just call my attention and want to talk to me, I will listen to you. This one thing the janitor said, it has impacted my life and I'm still holding it strong. You know what a man told me one time? He came to me because, you know, I used to be president for YMCA. So they used to call me Prezo. So he came to me and said, Prezo, the whole life, the thing we're doing here, if you not get money, just know people. So the guy said the thing. So the guy said the thing, I sat down for long and I gave it a thought for that whole day. I said, you know what? Just know people. Don't worry about money. Just know people. And that is very, very, very key. So if people don't know a consider show, do that thing, it will not go nowhere. And this is what the platform is about. To bring visibility to our doors, to bring people who are striving to say, this person has this talent, how we all can contribute to make it work. So we'd like to appreciate all of you. Let's hear your parting comment, and then tomorrow we'll get ready for entertainment. We're going to play different form of music. You know, one of the music I was listening to today, I said we'll play on the show. You know, what about music? You know the music they call Tumba? Joe, don't talk. Adam, don't talk because you're small. We're not talking to you. You're small. That's Zakaman. Tumba. You know, I heard about it. Joe,
yeah,
you just hear that thing.
Joe Harley from the Pape then.
Adama Joe, maybe Benu said.
Benu na baby, don't see
yeah, so we'll play some of the old music and then just ask you what you remember about then what message is bringing, because our entertainment with music is not just about the beat it comes with, but the message is out there. Because you know, message is a form of communication. Let me say, music is a form of communication. What message are you sending? So let's bring those people, right. And then let's get
before you can keep talking. I want to display something. I want to talk about it in the background, but I just want to see things that will help everybody with bringing out here, especially people who trying to get in business. Right? We developed the whole Gauda district website. And it has been a long time for us. Maybe 2 days we'll go in the background and see what we can do, what we can actually do to improve and make businesses, leadership, everything on it. I don't know whether you guys seen it.
Mm-hmm.
You guys seen it, right?
Yeah.
This is the entire Gauda website. The entire website of the township. We get businesses on it. Let me see. Are you guys seeing it?
Yeah, we can see everything.
Okay, so this is the entire website for the township, the Gauda township, and we're trying to improve it. Like, for example, the way where her name got her business, we put it there. We develop small plate for her and other things, the way she get organized, the way Benu get, you see it. This is about the township. I don't know whether I've seen it. At that time, AVC was the representative, so we'll be putting Muka picture there, the new commission, and at the time, I like, yeah, so you seen it, and We get all the clinics then on the. I think when we go, you will see we have all the clinics in other areas. We develop. I spend a lot of money to have the networking, grassroots organization. We have them there. We have everything there. The administration of the township. Everything there. I don't know whether I can see it clearly.
You see everything.
Yeah, you see businesses. You see all the businesses. Like where we put businesses. Everybody that got a business who are there.
We'll put your color red. We'll put your color red.
Right. We'll get businesses there. Everything. We'll get it. When you go to the program, where am I? Engagement. Advertisement will advertise your business. Will advertise your business here as well. Right? So this is something that will be on a D14. We'll change the nomenclature, put certain things there. So we'll have the website available. We'll promote every businesses that will boost it. In Liberia, people get to know. Sometimes bring business owner to come and speak about the business. And like you bring a new goods from China, we'll kind of promote it. We'll make sure we put a website. We even want to create room where in that you can use your mobile money and just pay online. It goes straight to the person's account. And the person can drop your goods based on the transport system. All of that. So we're gonna do more, we're gonna do better. I and my co-partner will talk in the background, which is all of you guys that are part of here, and co-partner in a sense that we push in the process, but in general, it's D14 is for the district. We'll play more and strategize how well we can bring different to the table. So that is all I want to share with you guys.
All right, thank you, Chester. Thank you very much. I mean, those kind of innovation, people will come here, people will meet to have. Somebody please mute. People will come, people will begin to have. People will know that they are headed for something. Somebody just want for somebody to recognize it and say thank you. Thank you for what you're doing. Somebody just want for somebody to talk to them from the back and partner and say you're doing good. Don't worry. And that is why we like to hear the stories. You hear Augustina's story tonight. If it doesn't inspire any one of us on the show, then it means we're not listening. So that is why it's important here to come here and tell your story. Tell your story. It's difficult to reach certain level, but you got to keep pushing. And that's coming black like him your way. How you manage to overcome it? How you manage to overcome all those challenges to succeed? So we're going to have a lot of people, but tomorrow we say the weekend is for stress-free time. Let's come listen to comedians. Let's listen to jokes. Let's listen to the old stories when Miller were taking part in Mr. Gentleman, Mr. Clowerton. You will not see Mr. Clowerton before.
Oh my man, I used to be laying by. You go manage with on the stage.
But Jack told, they call it that Jack told. Remember, I said went for fashion fair, Mr. Fashion Fair.
Right.
Yeah, the man go cheat me. You know, the man cheated me. The man want him paint a shoe with yellow and black.
Oh yeah.
The judges and saw the man shoe. They say that the man buy expensive shoe. The man go win. Then you know what happened to him? Because I was a school shoe, you go put pin on the. That was Saturday we had a show. Sunday I saw the man was brushing the pin for only because he got to wear and go to school Monday. So I say, you see, they can cook me. But we used to get a lot of activities. Mr. Clowerton, we used to have football game. We used to have born Liberians. We also have all
we can call you here tomorrow. Say, let him invite him. Let him come to the show and talk about it. Jack has some music. Jack has some music. He will play and all things. Jack never do anything. I'm a musician.
Jack makes some music. It's called Klati. So we can bring him tomorrow to talk about it and stuff like that. So thank you guys for coming. Let's hear your parting comment. Adama, Benu, and Joe left, or maybe we'll come back. Then we can close the show for tonight.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much for the show tonight. The show was welcoming. Yeah, that much. Applaud the show. But one thing I want to say to the CEO and all of you is that there is a way of our opinion contributing to district number 14. If our brother can take the opportunity, very essential. I think our district is moving on a path. It can be a platform created where other stakeholders who see some of the main challenges in our district can use the platform, give them opportunity to give that insight about the happening in district number 14. and how we all can be on the front remedy to some of the pressing issues. But I encourage y'all now on the basis maybe they should. I want the team upon they should avoid just ambitions within the district and encourage other high-ranking official stakeholder who even desire to contest to be on the show here one day telling you
I mean,
some
nobody
of the
talk about
community and
ambition
planning
yet. I'm
solutions.
begging you. Nobody
Yeah,
talk
Yeah,
about
Adama,
because
talk about it.
Adama,
we need to hear that side because you know you cannot just be a representative, you cannot just want to be a representative and the people can't get you, they can't hear you. You know, one of the things I hate about most of the during the election time, things I encounter and I don't like is that when a candidate appear on a platform, the community inviting to hear his ambition, his idea to the pressing issues and how you going to find a way and how you going to find solution. The people are not here to listen to your idea. They only care to listen to how much you announce for that gathering idea. And this is wrong. I think that is leading us to making wrong decisions in our district. We should not call people on the basis of how much they will announce. It should be on the basis of the idea how they will lead the district. So this platform can be a platform created to even encourage some of them. We want to see the level of women football on the platform discussing some of the pressing issue finding solution. Even if possible, the representative Munga Kekula Kama can have some of these days be on the platform, discuss some of the pressing issue and how we all can find solution. It's all about contributing to district number 14 in our district alive. And to our young brothers, young sister out there, it was a time that when I graduated from high school and I asked myself after 15 years studying in the university, things were tough for me to go to school. So I asked myself, all the things we going to school, we all hold government every day accountable job. Government will bring investors in our country. So the investors that are coming bring the joy in our country. Their own country, they don't work on all the unemployment rate. So I believe that there are so unemployment rate in our country. So we should not only be hoping on government for job. Then those jobs that we're hoping on, who started them? Who created them? So we should think about creating those jobs on our own. There are many ways you can survive outside of job. But other people just feel that when you don't have a job, you cannot make it. This is why I put her into the entrepreneurship that you talk about. Some of us believe in the little thing because we tested it, we know when to entrepreneurship with the mindset of doing it. But when we went to school, and I had a professor that said something, but when you are a furniture carpenter, where you can just commit yourself keeping 24 hours a month in a year time, you can be an entrepreneur, you can start business, you can grow the business. And after that study with my diploma in business administration and enterprise development planning, I was able to start local business. And right now, I admire the businesses because they are able to sit there and just coordinate business. Even without me being there, I can get up to 3 to 4, 5,000 as a profit. Without even my presence being in our business, but only based on my idea, innovations, and I've also empowered people. Because now my woman self and my woman brothers too who have come to be with us, they all contributing to our entrepreneurship and they are all contributing to generating income. But these things we have to learn them. We could not get to that stage if we not take a bold step by believing in us. So we want to encourage other young brother. There are much opportunity. Getting joy is not the only way of surviving. There are much opportunity. There are bigger opportunity in entrepreneurship that can even make you fast richer than you think you will get for a job. For me, I see job to be waste of time. Because in the first place, if I haven't to work for you for $100 US and you pay me in 5 years, $100 US with no changes, I don't think my life is improving. I feel that my life is stuck in a place that is just on $100 US. Why if the economy change? Why if things go expensive and it consume all of the $100 US that affect ability to survive in the economy. It becomes difficult. But with business, I believe that when I can get 20,000 Liberian today as an income generator from that business and invest 10,000 on my principal, I think my principal will be increasing and the future of my result of the profit will also be increasing. So in 5 years, I'll have progressive change in our particular business. So we encourage people to really actually see in the entrepreneurship directions. Some of them will love it. Some of them will not even be concerned so much about having degree. There are so much opportunity in entrepreneurship. So thank you. So that's it. That's my recommendation. I want you to take it serious. Call other stakeholders to be part of the show. They'll promote this number 14 because they have a follower to follow the show. And it's
we're gonna have different people coming on the show, and it's purposely to come and discuss development. Trust me, we're not going to discuss any mainstream politics on this platform, especially promoting.
And we stated
people.
that. Right.
Yeah, we're clear about it. Any mainstream politics, not to say we'll not bring politicians, we'll bring politicians, but strictly come and tell us what you've been doing in terms of development, how you lifting the lives of the people and empowering the people in the district. So we're not going to promote any one politician to say they want to do better than the other people, because we all hear from different political backgrounds. The moment we start doing that, we'll start splitting the show. Initially, before, just don't know me. If you go on my page, on my Facebook page, you scroll 1,000 posts, you'll not see one political post on my page. It's not to say I'm not interested in politics. I'm interested in politics, but I do mine differently. I don't go, denigrating people. I ask people the hard question. Like you said, sometimes we call people to come ask you what the plan you got for the district. Tell us what coming up so we can talk about it too. We want to help. What the plan you got, involve us in the plan so we can make it work. We're not coming to you and say, no, you do the one before. No. To even come on the show, Chester and I talk about it behind the scene. Chester is a brain behind the scene, but he's not interested in us coming talk about him alone. In fact, there will come a time Chester will not even show face on the show. It will be about us. When we have issue, when we have something, the technical issue, as I would say, Chester is happening right now. Can you help us? Everybody knows it's his idea, but it's not about him. If it was about Chester, today you're coming to be hearing about Chester Foundation. Today you're coming to be hearing about Chester this and that. But it's not about Chester. It's about how we bring people to promote them. The little they're doing, what can we do to help to push them? Adama, we're going to have a time where you just come and tell us about the business you're talking about, how you manage. You went to university, you went to high school. Things are tough, but now you can sit down and make profit by yourself. How you manage in that kind of economy? Now, how business is going with you? Outside business and inside business, how was life like with you? Those are the kind of conversations you know have, because you know why it does? It make other people to feel motivated and encouraged. So that's what we're going to be doing here. So let's hear from Benu. Benu, give us a closing comment, and then we'll hear from Joe quickly, and then with Chester, then we'll close. We're already almost 2 hours plus. We're supposed to run the show for 2 hours, but everybody was enjoying Agostina, so it's okay.
Thank you, Lawrence. Thank you so much. And thanks to our boss man, Chester. And well, thank you. Listen to Agostina well. And thanks to all our followers, those are sharing the show. God, thank you so much. God, keep sharing. I will see more people coming to the district. We'll invite different people are living the district. We invite them. You keep following, keep sharing. We should not give. It's just the beginning. Nothing come easy. It's just the beginning. So you keep sharing. So when I get that person or I get problem, no, they should not have a problem. When you come here, your problem put it one side. When you get issue with John Brown, put your issue one side. Your personal issue, put it one side. So y'all keep sharing. Y'all sharing the favorite chat room. It's time for the young people voices to be here. Sometimes you even get data in your phone, you just inbox or we able to provide. So y'all keep sharing, y'all keep following. So appealing to District 14. Discuss about our district, let's discuss about the development, let's discuss about what we going through, the challenges that we're going through. You can't sit down to your hall, you feel comfortable. You have to come up to say something for the Liberian people to hear and for your district to hear you as well. So, thank you so much for the time. Good night, my people.
Thank
Don't
you.
go
Thank
here,
you.
Beno. Thank you. Nobody should leave here.
Thank you, Benu. And you know, one thing is, not to say we're not going to have diverse view on this program. We're going to have people who will come and even argue and say, I agree, I don't agree. We're going to have it, but we're going to be strictly on development. Say, for instance, Joe can come and say, I think it's important right now that we have a youth center in the district. I will come and say, no, Joe, I think not important right now. Role is very important right now in the district. We can have those kind of diverse discussion. And, you know, so we can, but to say, oh, John Brown is better than the person or John Brown's T, we're not going to allow people to be attacking people personalities and stuff like that. When it comes to the community and the district, what we need in the district, we need role right now. Looking at the situation, yeah, we need role. No, Joe said no, we don't need role. We need youth center because the young people need to gather. So when we have that kind of conversation, that kind of argument, it's going to help us. Joe, let's take you. Oh, Joe is not there. Chester, you want to close?
Joe there, but he froze. So I wanted to speak to him on the issue because I know you're going to announce the topic for tomorrow and so then. But Monday we got to start preparing for Monday. Monday is development. I think development, right? I think development. And the conversation we have, Mr. Famola, is for us to. For Joe, what I said, I think I had a conversation with him. Joe, because Joe is with the Sloan community, he should be the one to invite. I don't want us to do it. Let he be the one to get in to make an organization grow. Let he be the one to invite the panelists and the guests to come on the show. So the previous conversation was for him to make sure he sent it, Nila to the invitation. We send it to him and he invite in partnership, invite like the youth that will be on the show on Monday. And the reason for the youth being on the show is that the issue of the breaches, the bad breaches and all that thing, we want developmental initiated to go on it. We no longer want plan. We want our plan team and just repairing plans. We want Simeco. We want National Port Authority. We want LPRC to come in. We want all the BB businesses. So we want a young leader in the district for us to come on and talk how we can target. Because part of it, we were talking low. Let's write them. All the collective you put one memorandum together. We write them, submit it, and tell them we need this. Sana, as the more functional youth for be held at, we held our team. We write them. If they're not responding to us, like we said the last time, we'll put 500 young people together. They go send out to the National Port Gate and say want to see Duke. They go send out to Simeco, want to see Duke. We're not fighting any other proceeding that, oh, we want this representative to go do. When they get it, they can give it to the representative. They can develop it, but want to add our effort and our strength to the representative by going to them directly as an organized young group of people, and we engage them on it. So that is it. It will be facilitated and sponsored by D14 in partnership with the Sloan Dweller and see what we can do. So that was the idea. So the idea is that we should bring the young people on Monday and bring that idea and see what we can get from all of it, or what kind of approach we can engage them. Because we got to change their plan bridges. We'll send people on the field to go take picture. We will do a proposal. You and I said and other things. We do a proposal and they submit a proposal to them with the cost. Adama is an excellent carpenter. Adama is an excellent carpenter. So we'll find an engineer. He said he will talk to Sima. Sima will find an engineer that will volunteer to go do assessment, or we'll put something together. We'll find engineer that will go do the whole district assessment. Then from there we can use our advocacy means. So Monday, I believe by tomorrow you will come with the name of today. I'll design the invitation, send it to Joe. Joe will take it to the influential young people then to be on the show on Monday. So that was the part I want to speak on it. But my closing statement, like continue on the process, everyone. I do appreciate the listening audience. And let me be clear. I even want the coming week, if possible, we should invite John Sylvester. We should invite the commission. Then we'll find maybe Sunday. Sunday is the leadership. Next week Sunday, then we can make the representative come on the show. Then we'll start dealing with people who in leadership, who contested to start coming. Then we spoke to those who want to start, who coming in the political process. But the intent is not politically, it's for us to have a collective organized plan in order to take the community to one way. The elder council will invite them also. So let's prepare our list and see what we can be doing. So thanks, Lawrence. You are excellent presenter. You coordinate the show very fully. And thanks to Joe. Joe is a critical thinker. Thanks to Sano for a developmental mindset. Thanks to Christina. She bring new things to the table. I just want to send the information. Probably she will see where in the back thing we can do. And Beno, continue your work. We sorry that Sylvester phone got issue. I'm hoping to get money to send so he can get phone back and get active. That's why it's the brain behind every other thing, and we know that. We want to make sure that he back on the show and let's move there as soon as possible. Consistency pays a lot. Consistency. Let's keep the consistency. Let's work on time. When Lauren, the reason why I will be on the show, when Lauren not available, I can jump there. Joe or any other person or get used to the process. We'll find more co-panelists. We'll find more panelists and hosts to come and co-host to come in 10. Because I got to come library, Beno, I train you. I got to train other people how to play with the device and other things. So in the absence of Lawrence, someone can be there. And I welcome all the politicians. Let them come, let our conversation. They're all my brother. I'm not here for politics. We're here for development. That's why I chose Lawrence, because Lawrence is highly developmental. All the things we're discussing, he will call me and we'll go in the background and come up with ideas. I didn't take someone a politician for to be making laws. I took someone for us to see how well we invite any other person for to make progress. So yeah, thank you. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Jason. Beno, today me and Jason are gossiping about you. You want to hear the gossip? No, we say gossip. You want to hear?
Yeah, how you hear gossip?
I want to.
Yeah, Joe, like
yeah, sorry, I had to be doing fluctuating on the because local power have been disturbing. So I'd like to appreciate everyone for their participation on the show tonight and for the way that Lawrence handled the show tonight. I think it is seriously and highly commendable. And I also like to appreciate Agostina Apeton for her engagement tonight. The flyers, I think it was seriously fascinating. She actually fired tonight, seriously. So we like to commend her for the great work that she's doing in her institution and to her entire team. And I just like to caution most of our parents to encourage their children to take on vocational and technical skills, opportunities. There are a lot of opportunities around here that we can look at and achieve our goals. We should not only depend on pen and paper like other people said. There are a lot of opportunity, vocational and technical skills available to our disposal. And we need to look at it. We need to hold it and, and develop on it. So I think like everyone said, we have to provide opportunities for the residents of our district when it comes to development and giving back knowledge to them. We have to look at that critically and see how best we can support that agenda. And the next thing that I want to speak on is tomorrow, like I was given the opportunity or the task to get other people, other guests that will come on the show. We were successful that the entertainers placed us in their chat room, and they are very much excited to come in on the show. In fact, more than 10 persons waiting to come on tomorrow. But we have to do it systemic and and one at a time. So
Yeah,
there are
Joe, I'm not cutting you. They'll be in a queue. They'll be in a queue.
Yeah.
When they add on, be in a queue. Do it one at a time. So we do it that way, and make
Right.
sure we able to serve them. Yeah.
Yeah, so there are more people that are, wanting to come on. So we are making serious progress. If any of us here think that we are not doing anything, we are doing something. I just like to encourage us to keep doing what we're doing and to do more of what we're doing. We are making significant progress in ensuring that our district is placed on the map when it comes to intellectualism, when it comes to development and education. So I'd like to give it up to all of the panelists, the host, the CEO for this platform. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, Joe, and we will be happy to receive you guys tomorrow so we can have some fun together. And thanks to everybody. This is D14 live broadcast. We are live on Facebook. We are live on YouTube. We are here to inspire. We are here to inform. We are here to educate and encourage. So join us tomorrow. Our next edition on Saturday is strictly entertainment. I'd like to say thanks to the panelists. Thanks for always coming, Joe, Bendu, Adama, Chester. My name is Lawrence Famlet. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful. Till we see you tomorrow. Bye bye.
Yeah, can they send a photo some of them to you so I can print the flyer and put a picture there, some of the influential guy, so you can share in the chat room tomorrow, early or tonight.
Bye bye.
Okay, thank you. My man, love talking about Joe. You hear me?
Bye
Can
bye.
you please reach out to him and let you know?
Okay.
Ah.